Come closer. Turn to the side. He lost one, but the one right here next to it is loose as well, y'all. Guess how he lost it?
Gummy bears.
Junk food. The reason why his mouth jacked up.
A bunch of them came to this side and pushed it a little to the left, which budged it loose.
Wrap it in a clean piece of tissue and I'll put it up. Yeah, let me hit editing this video, trying to get it up for tonight. It's Wednesday night, so I'm trying to make it Wednesday night video. But this here won't be until tomorrow's video. As y'all can see, my eyes, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. You didn't need that big piece with a tooth. I need that big piece of tissue for that. Here, pull this part here off. Yeah, we wrapping up the tooth. Tear it off. All that excess, tear it off. What you doing? Y'all ought to see this boy, how he looking. You can close your mouth. Pull it. Do it hurt?
It just feels weird.
Yeah, he ain't lost no tooth in so long.
I'm also gonna need the broom because some of it came down on my floor.
So you need the broom?
Yeah.
What, blood came down?
And some gummy bears.
No, get some tissue and get that up. I'm glad though he when it happened, he just realized to spit it out instead of swallowing that tooth, y'all. Or biting down and messing up the rest of them. When he got to the dentist, baby, they probably got to tell him he need braces, caps, fillings. All of the above. That's my fault though. I should have been took him to the dentist. But the last time we went, we had a bad experience. So I'm gonna have to find him a new dentist. So they can get that mouth under control before he be looking like this. I ain't that bad though. That one. These three right here. That one my worst one. And I hide him back there. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all a little piece of that because, you know, I'm trying to include him a little more so he get comfortable with y'all. And y'all get comfortable with him. But I'm finished editing this video and I'm gonna rest for a little minute. And I'm gonna go soak in the tub. And then I'm going to bed. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Deuces. Good morning. It's Vlogmas day 17, you guys. Welcome back to Lynette's Life. I am, of course, yours truly, Lynette, and this is my life. Y'all, if I sound raggedy, it's because I am. Y'all, on the way to drop Sheldon off at school. He back there in the mood. That's pretty good. But, so he probably ain't gonna talk to y'all this morning. But, I hear some squeaking. That's the water in the bag. I got two of them stacked kind of janky, and they rubbing up against each other. What else I turn on the camera for? Oh, because I got a video uploading right now. And in the video, you're going to hear me say how that video was going to be uploaded yesterday as a part 2. Since the other video was so short, But I put it in the description of that video explaining things, but just so y'all hear from my mouth. You hear more than once, it resonates. But yeah, I got home, and of course we were tired. I know I was. I can't speak for him, but I edited that video, you know, the doctor's visit and all of it, you know, what we did or whatever. And I got to the process of exporting it and waited all the time for it to go through the, you know, exporting process, and then it would show error, and it just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. So on the last time that I tried, I ended up falling asleep before it got done. Like, just, my body just gave out. I was like, girl, we tired. It's been a long one. So when I woke up at like 1 something this morning, it still hadn't done or gone through. So I just turned it off and said, forget it, because I wasn't in the mood for it anymore. Because my blood pressure was so high yesterday, I did go home and take my blood pressure medicine, but I woke up this morning with a migraine, y'all. I ain't had one in a while. Actually, I haven't had one in a month since I got on the other medicine, the new medicine or whatever. Sorry, y'all. So, lame in the day. But so I just, while I was waiting to shoot, I got caught by this light. While I was waiting for him to get ready and stuff, I just went on ahead and tried the process again, said my quick little prayer, Lord, let this export go through. And it went through, of course. Patience, I guess it wasn't meant for me to upload it last night like I had planned on, but because of that process, and because my phone was tied up with that, and because I fell asleep, I didn't get to do my new YouTube tag. So I'm going to be working on that today. By the time I get home, this video should be uploaded. All I have to do is edit my thumbnail. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all right now. I just wanted to explain that. And yeah, I see I got my bonnet on. I ain't take that wig. I went to sleep with that wig on. My head starting to itch now from gluing it down and stuff. I want to take it out, but I'm like, after all that fighting I did yesterday, I was late to my doctor's appointment. I'm trying to be cute. I ain't taking it out until the glue wear at. I'm gonna take it out before we get wig. Anyhow, I was supposed to be going to get my dreads tuned up before Christmas as a Christmas gift to myself, because I ain't had nobody in my head in over a year. Almost 2 years. Matter of fact, it's been 2 years. I think I made 2 years. But anyway, neither here nor there. In 2 years, I haven't had anybody else in my head. But funds are kind of tight, because I still gotta get Christmas gifts, and yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, because I don't want to bore y'all, because I really, like I said, I got a migraine and I'm trying to hurry up. I ain't got nothing else I need to do right now, so I'm gonna drop him off and go straight back home, take my blood pressure medicine, try to get myself leveled back out. Now I do know that I can't go a day without taking it, because since I've been on the new one, I've been on it every day pretty much. But now I know I can't miss a day without taking it. But I don't know if I updated y'all on it. My doctor did up one of my dosages for the BP meds. From 30 mg to 60 milligrams. did was he's gonna let it do it for, you know, when it's time for the next refill. That way I didn't have to go through the whole stress of taking it over there, whether they would approve it or not, since it wasn't time and all of that. So yeah, trial and error, guys, with the blood pressure. And I know some of the issues is I need to lose weight too. I'm okay with myself. I've lost a lot of weight, but at the same time, a lot of that weight that I have lost is not healthy weight. It's because of stress and, you know, not eating sometimes because I'm not in the best of moods. But I need to start back on my health journey and trying to get some of this weight off of me, because I'm like 5'2", 5'3", and I'm pushing 200, and y'all know. No, I'm just playing. I'm not embarrassed or nor ashamed of my weight or my age. I'm not one of those type of women. You know what I'm saying? But I am pushing around 260. I go back and forth between 250 and 260. So yeah, I'm kind of short for that weight. But yeah, you guys, let me go and get off here so I can text this teacher. Yeah, I swear, this kid, bro, he know I do this every morning. Love you, have a good day, try your best, and he still give me attitude every day. I had to tell him every day, brush your teeth, take your morning meds, and every day he give me attitude. I'm gonna just start leaving the camera running so y'all can see how he be really doing me. The reason why I don't film it is because a lot of the times, yeah, Sheldon he's high functioning autism. So we're not going to use that too much as, you know, an excuse, loosely, as reasoning. But he has good understanding within reason. He got, you know, some things he get confused on. Sometimes his process is a little different. But he be like real life getting an attitude and don't realize that's what he doing. And then he'll swear to God that he ain't got no attitude, but y'all, he real life be having attitude. Or he don't know how to properly respond to things. The sweetest kid in the world, but I swear when it come down to me, and I don't know, some of y'all single parents out there. Not to my ones that in a relationship or married, baby daddy present, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you real life single mothers out there who have kids that are a little bit older. Do y'all deal with this situation, this issue, where, you know, you're the parent that's consistently there, you're the parent that's sacrificing, you're the parent that has no life outside of your child, and the opposite parent gets off scot-free or doesn't have to deal with the situation, you know, the problems, the issues that your children face every day, you know, doctor's appointments, stuff like that, and you're the one dealing with all of that, but because they're not present enough for the child to show them that they're angry at them, they take their anger out on you. I know I went around the bush to get to where I'm trying to go, y'all, but it's so hard to explain it. I honestly believe that a lot of the attitude Sheldon gives me is because he can't properly put that anger where it should go. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Sorry, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me over there. But it's like a lot of the times the attitude isn't necessarily because of what I'm doing or saying. A lot of times the anger comes from his frustration And because he can't properly show his frustration to his dad, he takes it out on me. And I don't feel like that's right nor fair. But I also have to suck it up and remember in the back of my head when he is displaying some of those attitudes or getting unruly with me for no reason, that it's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not that he's mad at me, I guess you can say. I don't know, because I can remember as a kid, and it wasn't even as a kid, sometimes as an adult, I would kind of like low-key snap at my mom about certain things, or, and a lot of times it wasn't because of something she did or said, it was just because I was angry about something else, and she was the person there to take it out on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you understand, but, you know, it's very frustrating, you know. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but it's just another added stressor that I don't need. And I feel like his dad gets off. He gets away with a lot. And the fact that he has mental issues of his own, he doesn't even understand that him not being present consistently is a problem. He just looks at it like I'm keeping Sheldon from him, and that's not the case. For years, I tried to allow him to be a part of Sheldon's life, but if you're not doing your part, like, you financially have no responsibility for my child, and you think I'm just gonna be all willy-nilly and let him just go with you? No. That's not fair that you get to just get him to spend time with him, and I got all the financial responsibility. I gotta pay to put gas in the car to travel, to take him to this appointment, that appointment, or I gotta take off to take him to this or that appointment. This is back when I was working, y'all. I have to sacrifice a job just so he can be able to go to school and act right. Like, it's not fair. But that's why I'm a strong advocate to you young ladies out there. You laying down with this one, laying down with them because you think, oh, it's love. I love him. Oh my God, that's my babe. Man, be careful who you open your legs for, young ladies, for real. Be careful. And if that boy or that man is not willing to wrap it up before he get in between your legs, then he don't deserve what you're offering him. He doesn't deserve your essence, queen. He don't. And the younger you are having kids, that's the more likely of a broken home. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. If you are a teenager out there having sex and you end up pregnant, guess what? 9 times out of 10, you and that child's father will not still be together. Statistics, boo. I don't care how in love y'all are right now in the moment. I don't care how much he's there during the pregnancy. Eventually, as time goes on, he's going to dwindle away. I come up in the era of 16 and pregnant. Statistically, it ain't going to happen. He is not still going to be with you, baby. So, even though in my situation I was the one that walked away, but, you know, just to show the reason I walked away, he's back with that reason. And the only reason why he went back with her sooner because she was with my cousin. But, you know, like, you would think with her being being around me and my child for so many years, that the years that she was with my cousin, you would think that when she went back to him, she would tell him, hey, look, you need to take care of your child. Hey, look, you need to do this, that, and the third. And being that she is a mother who does not have custody of her own child and is paying child support for her own child, y'all, I done heard of it before, but I ain't never seen a woman on child support. Being that you are responsible for your child and paying child support for your child, you ought to motivate that man to take care of his child. Especially, you've been around my child all them years. You know the type of child I have. You acted like you cared about my child when you were cousin-in-law, but you don't motivate that man to take care of his child. And that's when I was like, I was done with the situation then, because you had insight on what his father was and wasn't doing. And as a woman, you should have been like, do your due diligence, dude. You helped her create that child. You know the shit I go through with my baby. Yeah, me. Good pressure I already have. Might as well be angry until I take the medicine. But no, y'all, I'm just a mini message to y'all young ladies out there, man. Hold out as long as you possibly can. I don't care what that boy is telling you, what that young man is saying, what all the sweet nothings he whispering in your ear. It's bullshit. He's just trying to get between your legs. That's all. And don't ever feel like you have to sleep with him just so you can have a boyfriend, or just so you can say I got somebody, because 9 times out of 10 homeboy gonna sleep with you and next week it's gonna be another chick, or he gonna sleep with you that night and the next day act like you don't even exist. How many of y'all done been through that? Hello, can I get an amen? Like, it's so many. I'm just on YouTube alone. Now, don't get me wrong, because I got family members that started out young with having babies. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But that's the past. But I'm speaking to the future generations. And if you've gone through that as a teen mom, you ought to be a big advocate for these teens coming up now. But it's so many. It went from back in my day, the MTV show 16 and Pregnant, to now it's all over YouTube. You can't scroll down your feed without seeing how's it like being a teen mom, a day in the life of a teen mom. That shit ain't cute, y'all. And y'all wonder why every year it's so much dysfunction going on in the world, because you got these babies being raised by babies and ain't no stability. I know I struck a chord with somebody out there. Bring the hate on, I don't care. But at the end of the day, keep your goddamn legs closed, young ladies. Cause he can't enter you unless you allow it. This ain't where I wanted this to go, but, and I said all of that to say this, I wish I had known better. No, I wasn't a teen mom. I was in my 20s. I was legal enough to buy alcohol and cigarettes. Hello, when I got pregnant with my child. But because I was so ready to get out of mama and daddy's house so I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to do, I ran to the first man who opened them arms. He had a place. He had a job. That was good enough for Charlene. Standards was way too low. And because I rushed it, I'm going to do a story time on that too, huh, y'all? But because I rushed it, y'all, I didn't do my homework. I didn't get his background. I didn't get, the things that I needed to truthfully know whether or not he was the man I needed to be with. And he wasn't. He wasn't at all. He wasn't at all. Don't get me wrong, very, very thankful for my child, and I love my baby just as he is. But if I had to stay put at mom and daddy, I'd probably right now be 32 off somewhere living my bestest of lives. Probably wouldn't have no kids, but then again, in the same breath, you could say I could probably still be living off of mom and daddy with 5 kids. See what I'm saying? Your life, you look over your life, and it's like there's so many possibilities that could have took place. You know, you ever just look back over your life and been like, okay, at this point in my life, I could have went left, and ain't no telling where I would have ended up. If I would have, let's use for instance, taking it back to these babies. Because I know that it had a video that was recommended to me, y'all, and I don't know why, but it was a young lady who was a teenager, still in high school, who found out that the first boy she slept with, so she say, but the first boy she slept, I'm gonna take her word for it, first boy she slept with for the first time gave her herpes. And now she's living with that for the rest of her life. She has to deal with that as a teenager. Now she has been shunned from her other friends and teenage community because she got herpes from this boy. So let's say, for instance, you sleep with this boy and you get pregnant. That's one path you done took. Now, let's say you're now a teenager and you're pregnant, and at first, let's say he sticks with you. That's one path. That's another path lead down somewhere. Okay, now you're 16 and pregnant, still got your baby daddy in your life, and it's 5 years down the road, and he realizes that, oh, I haven't experienced life, so I'm gonna go over here and hoe with this girl, that girl, whatever, whoop, this, that, and the third. That's another path. You see what I'm saying? Every path got a path to it. You can never truly predict which way your life gonna go. You have no control over that. It's day by day. You never know what's gonna be the defining moment that flip the script on you. You never know. I was, for so many years after I had children, saying that I don't want no more kids because as a single mother, this is too much. I couldn't have more than one child as a single mother, y'all. But in the back of my mind, I kept the option available that if I did come in contact with a man and he turned out to be my husband, I would have loved to give him a baby. But guess what? You also have to be careful what you speak. Because I didn't know a few years back that I was going to end up with an abscess on my ovaries and tubes. Here's y'all story time. I didn't know that I was going to get an abscess on my ovary and tube, y'all. And that would later cause me to not be able to have children. Even up until the point where the woman, y'all, the doctor was trying to save my ovaries and tubes. And I was like, no, ma'am, I need this. Y'all telling me if this abscess bust, I'm dead. Would you rather me be able to make more babies and reproduce, ma'am? Because they're a Christian-based hospital. Would you rather me be able to reproduce on a whim that you might be able to get the abscess out in enough time before it bursts? Or you want me dead on your table? Which, truth be told, I died on the table anyway. Like, thank you for trying to save it, but I need this abscess out of me. First of all, I have an issue with hospitals, y'all. Anxiety levels intensify. I just, it's just something about hospitals to me, even though it's a place where you go to get better and for healing, it's also a place where people go and die. And the hospital is just too close to a mortuary for me. Or a morgue. They got a morgue too. But, it's just too close. That's just... To me, hospitals symbolize life and death. And I don't like being on that cusp. That's why when y'all see this video or whatever, me at the doctor's office, I make the statement about the hospital bed. Like, I mean, not the hospital, but you know, the doctor's the bed that they have you lie on when they examining you and stuff, or you sit on, or whatever, so they can talk to you. I don't get on those things, and the only time I do, which I say in the video as well, is when I'm in my gynecologist, because she got to get all up in there. That's the only reason why. And even then, my anxiety is and just can we hurry this process? And if I could bring her on here, y'all, she'll tell y'all the whole time I'm on that table, I'm cracking jokes, because when I get super nervous, I either get hella mean and just angry, or I get hella goofy and crack jokes. And I be talking major shit. I be like, damn, doc, I ain't had nobody down there in a while. Take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do stupid shit like that just to lighten the moment. Because you down there all up in my stuff. And I know you like that, doc, but I don't know you like that, girl. Down all up in there. That's why for years, y'all didn't go to the doctor. I'm like them old people. The Lord's will. Oh, but I don't know where this story was trying to go, y'all, but there it is. I hope y'all enjoyed. Just like I say, be careful who you reproduce with, because you might end up like me and it be your one and only chance. And that boy, yeah, he puts me through it sometimes. But he's the coolest kid ever. He had those moments, you know. Nobody's perfect. But let me go get out here before I start saying some shit that I ain't gonna take it back. I ain't gonna regret what I say, but for legal reasons, I will not say a damn thing further. Anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified, share with your people so they can share with their people. Come on. Let's help this beautiful family of gems grow. In the meantime, in between time, y'all already know what it is. I holla.